Hey everybody, I'm back, and this is the fourth and final part of my Star Realms United unboxing series, and this time we're going to be looking at the Star Realms the Heroes Pack. Um, so we've got this, we've got the rules card again here. And it looks like these cards go straight into the trade deck, and it says the heroes have no faction and go in directly into play when acquired. When they are acquired, do what is listed as their primary ability, the top most text box, and hero cards also have a scrap ability. To use these abilities, do what is listed beside the scrap symbol. Then put the hero in the scrap pile. When your turn ends, do not discard your heroes from play. They remain in play until you choose to use their scrap ability. And then it goes on. It says faction symbols found in a card's primary ability in the topmost text box allow you to use that faction's allies' abilities until the end of turn. For instance, when you are acquire or scrap Chairman Hagen, you may use the draw a card ally ability on Solar Skiff. So important. This does not let you use ally abilities more than once per turn. Okay. So it looks like heroes are kind of a one-shot thing. You get an effect from them when you buy them, and then you get the effect again when you scrap them. And that's kind of what they do, it seems like. And then yeah, and then they do also add the at the point when you acquire, and also when you scrap, it also triggers a the faction synergy ability. So there's that. So let's go ahead and take a look. It looks like there are I'm just looking at it. We've got four of the heroes are unique heroes, and then there are four more heroes, I guess. And these look like they're maybe a little less expensive than the other ones. But anyway, you get two copies of those other ones. So we'll look at the cheap ones first, and then we'll go for the big ones. So we'll start out. Our first one is Chairman Hagen. He's a 3-drop, and with the Trade Federation, and basically it looks like you're getting for 3, you're getting 8 authority. So seems okay. Seems pretty good too if you're maybe if you're falling behind a little bit and need to catch up, maybe that's a good card to grab just real quick, and then you can also use it to trigger your faction, your trade alliance faction abilities. The next one is Chancellor Hartman. He's Mech Cult, and his abilities: you may scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. And then his trash ability is: you may scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. So he costs 4. Basically allows you 2 instances of for deck thinning. I don't know. That one seems seems a little pricey, and I don't know. I feel like if you're looking for deck thinning, there are cards that do more. I mean, that's all that he does, and you're paying for 4. So yeah, I don't know. That one does not look particularly impressive to me, but who knows. Next we have Commander Click. This is the Star Empire. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And then same again for the scrap ability. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So deck cycling costs 4. And he looks a little more useful than Chancellor Hartman did. Yeah, I don't know. A tough call on that one. So next we're looking at the this is a blob card. It's the Screecher. Deals 2 damage, and you may scrap a card in the trade row. And again, same effect for the trash ability. And it costs only 3. That one looks like it could be useful. You get 4 damage out of it total, and particularly with the timing, if you're staring at a trade row just full of duds, and you don't see anything you want, having the opportunity to clean that out, and maybe find something better. Yeah, it seems like if you time that guy right, he could be pretty useful. All right, so now we're on to the last 4, and there's only 1 copy of each of these. So the first one we have, this is a Trade Federation. It's CEO Shaner. He's a 5-drop, and it says you may acquire a ship or base of cost 3 or less for free and put it on top of your deck. And then you discard him to draw a card. Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little I mean, you're paying 5. Normally when you buy bases, they go directly into play, but instead this guy's putting it on top of your deck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could scrap him immediately to draw another card, but yeah, that one, not too impressed. All right, so our next one, this is a Star Empire. This is Commodore Zhang. She's a 5-drop, and she looks pretty serious. I really like the art on these cards, by the way, or just generally for this, for this game. It's really cool. I mean, look at that. She's got the big, she's like directing fighters and stuff, and you've got, you can see out the screen in the back, and there's ships flying overhead and security dudes in the background, and I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. So anyway, Commander Zhang, you get 4 combat power, and target opponent discards a card. I think I like that pretty good. 4 damage is decent, and yeah, discarding. I mean, the Star Empire discard functions can be really devastating. So yeah, like getting her at the right time, and then you discard as a trash ability. You get to draw a card. So you're putting a clamp on your opponent's hand while bolstering your own. I don't know. I think this could be a good one. I think that could be a good one. All right, so then our next one, this is Machine Cult. We've got Confessor Morris. He is a 5-drop, and you can't really see. I don't know. Sorry guys, the video is just not very good on this, but I don't know. This dude's like standing up there, in front of his podium, and you got your Machine Cult monks down in front, and there's glowing lights. I don't know. I think it looks cool. But anyway, so his ability, scrap up to 2 cards in your hand and or discard pile. And then the trash ability is draw a card. So the thing about I think the Machine Cult can be a little bit tricky, because I don't know, like I often find, like if you get this deck thinning effect in play when you don't have anything in your discard pile, that you really would much rather be scrapping cards from your discard pile than your hand. I mean, that strategically, is a much bigger advantage to be scrapping stuff from your discard pile. So yeah, if you can get this guy out, I think this one's about timing for this one is key. And I think even if your strategy is not going heavy into the mech cult, this guy could be really useful. Like, you just you play him, and if you've got stuff in your discard pile you want to get rid of, you play him, you scrap your stuff, and then you trash him, and you draw a card. And if you've got a lot of mech cult synergy, then you can use him in a timely fashion, to trigger the faction abilities. But this guy looks like he could be useful in just about any strategy, just for the deck thinning ability. So I don't know, that one looks pretty interesting to me. And so the last card, this is a blob, our blob hero, the Blob Hive Lord, and he is a 5-drop, and he deals 5 damage, of course, because he's a blob, and scrap any number of cards currently in the trade row. So that, and then the trash scrap ability is draw a card. That could be pretty good. Again, kind of like the, see if I can find him in here. The Blob Screecher, I guess it's not. Yeah, okay, maybe I was thinking of another card. I don't know. That allowed you to scrap as many as you wanted from the trade row. But just clearing out the trade row, either to block your opponent or to cycle for yourself. That could be useful. So this one looks like it could be all right. Anyway, so that's the last of our heroes pack, and that is it for this Star Realms United unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to playing with these new cards. So This is Dave. I am signing off. I'll see you guys later.